Marvel Bros and friends, we pull together from the comics to the grails. We'll remember ripping packs side by side every weekend. Buy it, sell it, stacking stuff with our best friends. We trade, we flip, we hold, we're invested. Every card a story, we're connected. Bring that cam, join the madness. Headset, Marvel Bros and friends.
What's going on? How's it going, Jake?
Pretty good, Josh.
How
Pretty
was
good.
your week?
The week was great. Yeah, busy. Obviously, kicking off 2026, getting ready for OAX coming up here in a couple weeks.
That's right. Oh, you know what? I remembered now. The people will be watching this. It will be a week after OAX.
Oh wait,
so
shoot, my bad. Oh gosh,
it's all good,
right.
guys. We're gonna be in chat. We promise. All right. Well, let's bring our friends in. Tonight we have Masterpiece Cards with us tonight. Stefan and Paul. What's going on? How are you guys doing?
Everybody, doing great.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Thanks for having us.
Good to have you guys back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to talk about Wizard of Oz, which it should be coming soon in March. So we're pretty excited, pretty stoked. We can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
So, okay, so we're going to be bringing Duke in here. And Duke, can you hear us?
Hey, how you guys all doing?
There he is. There's Duke. So as you can see here, you can see Duke's hand right there. So
It's like
he has something special he's actually doing tonight for us. Well, he's showing some preliminary art right there.
Yeah. So when I was presenting the ideas, these are just really loose concept sketches, right? Of what the ideas were for like Oz. So this is the Tin Woodsman, and you can tell this is just really, really quick, right?
Yeah.
But just to get the idea down, and this was like
and real quick, Duke. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Let's make sure and give everyone a reminder. So this is like, talk to us a little bit about like what the overall theme is for this set.
Well, this is the Wizard of Oz, right? So what I'm drawing here are actually base cards for the set, as opposed to what I will also have sketch cards in the set, but these are going to be the actual base cards for the set. So they're going to be original artwork that I created and hand drawn.
And that's a little bit different from all the other sets that you guys have done before, correct, Paul and Stefan?
Yeah, they're usually digital artwork that we create into our cards, but yeah, I believe this is the first hand-drawn artwork that we're doing.
Yep.
Will you guys tell us a little bit about that and what that means for Masterpiece Cards and kind of like your whole thought process behind picking that type of like Wizard of Oz to do that type of the way that you're doing it?
Yeah, I mean the process. I mean, we just like with Alice in Wonderland, which was our current release. We looked through the original books, and the artwork's amazing. It's very colorful, and the Wizard of Oz has so many cool characters, and it's just perfect for recreating them, like what Duke is doing. And as you can see, we gave him free reign to kind of make them look kind of his own style, and that's kind of what we wanted to come on here today and show everybody is what Duke's been able to do. And we're very excited to make these into cards. We've gotten a lot of positive comments from people on what they've seen so far, and it's we believe it's going to be a really great release for us.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I also would make a note, like you could see kind of like the evolution of our previous products and up until now, like where it's coming from. So, you know, with the Haunted House, which was our first set, we just literally took like stills and images directly from the from the short, right? like the 6-7 minute short, like the two most iconic ones that we thought were that we can put onto the cards. And then for like the Pooh release, we actually, that was also like drawn by one of our artists, Locke Wynn. And he, those were like all original images too, but they were very, very much aligned to like the original art, right? It was an homage to like the original art, right? Then with Alice, we did a little spin where a lot
cool.
of our artists, like it was a lot of it was digital, right? The digital art to combine like the old school masterpieces with characters of Alice in Wonderland. And then now we're with Duke, we like see the full cycle where, all right, well, for this set, let's just try to do, all original art that we can, make into like a card. So like this hand drawn, these pieces, and make it into a card. And so, we just keep on exploring as a company. We just keep on, trying to push the boundaries. And we're happy to be here with on this journey with Duke here for the Wizard of Oz release.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is such a breath of fresh air. I would imagine, and Josh, you could probably speak to this much better than me. Like being in the hobby for many years longer than I have. The Marvel masterpiece, right? Like these are the types of sets. This seems to have the same type of recipe that a lot of the Marvel masterpiece had so many raving fans, where they're the most coveted sets, the most coveted cards that you can get in the hobby. Am I wrong there, or like what's your take on their approach here?
So for sure, it's a great way of doing cards. Just because in the masterpiece world, starting with 1992 masterpieces with Joe Jusko, he did original pieces for that original set too, and all those were original paintings. And he did it again in 2016, and then we had Simone Bianchi in 2018, Dave Palumbo in 2020, in 2022 Dan DeSantos, in 2024 Nahul Grego. So we have all these different artists that have been able to work. Granted, it was through Upper Deck, and Upper Deck had this and everything, but with masterpiece cards, it's kind of goes off of still the artists, and mainly the artists. Your whole slogan there is made by artists for collectors. So to me, it's a pretty, like you said, it's a breath of fresh air away from the whole rigmarole of Upper Deck or Tops or anything like that. So we still get to see the actual artists that we all love, like Ash Gonzalez and Locke Lim and Duke and everybody like that. And there's going to be a whole heck of a lot more. I mean, Joe Marbolda, you guys got to do on Alice in Wonderland, right?
He was with us for Pooh, but he's going to come back after Oz. He's going to be back with us.
Cool. So there's a lot of artists that everybody knows. And so I think more and more people are going to be interested in this original art type of way of doing things. So I think it's a great niche.
And we have a lot of artists that work with Marvel, which is kind of a cool spot that, you've recognized a lot of the names like Adam Fields, Eric Bazio's done stuff with us.
Eric Bazio, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of names. We have Oliver Castaneda Visceratos, who he's known by, we've
Wagner.
dealt with. What's that?
Eddie Wagner is also a good name that,
Eddie Wagner.
Yeah. Eddie Wagner, great. Yeah.
Great
Let's
artist.
I have some artists in mind that you guys need to add to your whole lineup that like Michael Duran and that sketch that I showed you that last time.
Yeah,
you were pushing him for sure.
He's pretty awesome, amazing too.
But I just want to say, let's just be honest. Your entire roster of artists are all fantastic. And like it would take us forever to name everyone, but every single one of you, like I know you probably might not hear this, but I'm just going to say You guys are so awesome. All the artists that have worked on these sets.
No,
Yeah,
they've done a great job.
100% would agree. So, well, let's dive into this. I was actually have one thing to show as I have a pickup. Hopefully, people can see that card.
Oh,
Is it Wolverine? It's got to be Wolverine.
yeah,
It is
and I saw
Wolverine.
that online. That's a gorgeous one.
So I was able to pick this up. This was a pack-pulled Ash Gonzalez sketch.
Wow.
And I am very happy to now be the proud owner of the Ash Gonzalez sketch here. So
That's really nice.
Very
that was my pickup for 3 weeks ago, as you'll be seeing it tonight. But
Man, that's
Nice.
awesome.
definitely pretty awesome, pretty amazing. So
And I do want to touch on one thing that I'm interested to get Paul and Stefan. I don't know if you guys collect original art. Like I'm still learning in terms of like treating this obviously as like a passion hobby. It's not always about money, but also too like diversifying your portfolio, and rather than just throwing some of your money into like one basket, right? Like I've really tried to diversify and invest some of my money into collectibles, and original art like is something that a lot of people do. And I know in this space, what's so exciting for those watching, like this is the beginning of like what could be fast forward 20 years from now, a Joe Jusko, right? Like Duke is well on its way to become one of the greats. And I was looking at some of the sales of Joe Jusko from the 92, 94 sets. They're selling for $50,000 to $80,000.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Which for anyone watching this, right? Like getting in early, like obviously do it for the passion and the hobby, like not for the quick buck, but it's original art is just, in my respectful opinion, is going to be a very much more common investment strategy over the next decade. Do you guys agree?
100%. Yeah.
Definitely.
And it's still, I feel like a lot of artists are still completely undervalued on what their talents are. And getting them early, like you said, when people aren't as aware of their names is a big deal today. And, obviously Duke is climbing very quickly that ladder. But there's a lot of great artists right now, and we kind of want to capitalize on putting them all in one place so everybody can kind of see that. And we want people to get the artwork in their hands. Like that's really important for our company, but not just the sketches. We like the sketches, we can do that, but the cards that Duke is doing, we want people to be able to collect those and have a connection to that kind of artwork as well.
well, I think part of it is too, the product that's out, licensed product that's out for Tops and Upper Deck, with the DC license and everything. All those products have sketch card capabilities, but with what this does, with what you're doing with different IPs, is we're putting it into something that you can now get an original art card out of a product for a lot less than it is for a licensed product. So I don't want to ever say it's in replace of it, but it's also for those people that want to stick in the hobby still and want to stay with those prices. It just gives another option to look at original art. So
How much was that box?
See this box, guys? Look, this box is going for $800 right now, which is literally here.
There it is.
It's
the collector
cheap.
box.
It's more expensive than a case
For
of
three
your
cards.
product, where you
Yep.
get 5 guaranteed sketches. Yeah, 3 cards.
Oh, that's
And
3
so
cards.
It's
Jeez.
3
3
cards.
What do you get in
and-
3 cards though?
In a sketch, to pull a sketch, the odds is 1 in 70 boxes.
70?
Wow.
70.
Well,
Wow,
there's
that's a lot.
something like 33 artists, and each artist was given, I think, 10 sketch cards. Although I did see somebody post more than 10 today. So I'm like, how come most of us were only allowed to have 10? But anyways,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, the value, like I am definitely like I will have a sealed case of this in my PC 20 years from now. That case could be 50 grand.
Yeah.
mhm.
No, but seriously, we appreciate what you guys are doing, Stefan and Paul. Appreciate you guys collaborating with us and showing our viewers what you have coming out. So let's talk about this Wizard of Oz set, and let's have Duke show some pieces. Is that something we can do now, Duke?
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
can. So I'm going to say that when I first started talking to our good friends here at Masterpiece, when I was asked to do some cards, it was kind of like just on the fly, and I had thought, most of the time these things are drawn digitally, and I can draw digitally. Let me tell you, I really can. But I thought absolutely for sure it's better to do something traditional, right? Because there's a physical copy somewhere. Now, I am still touching them up digitally before they go to print. So there might be some changes here and there, but there is definitely going to be an original base that happened, right? And I'll explain an example as we go. But when I first met with them, I did these really quick sketches just to give an idea. So should I do one and then show what it looks like and then show the next kind of thing?
Yeah, that's a good
Sure,
idea.
that
Yeah,
way.
that sounds
Yeah,
great.
I'll try. I don't know what order things are in, so it might be a little confusing. But this was my I really I don't even know. This might have taken like 10, 15 minutes to draw, right? But
That's crazy.
But my whole idea was more like that point when you meet him in the woods, right? And he's rested, and I really wanted to stress the light here, which is really hard to see just in this pencil sketch.
Yeah.
Until you actually see
Oh,
how
boy.
it turns out, right?
Wow.
That
I
is
really wanted him
amazing.
rusted and dented, and he has that Iron Giant kind of feel,
Yeah.
which everybody
That's
loves.
one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's
Good
like
movie.
it's crazy. Like obviously, I made some differences, some changes, but the idea was there, right?
That's so cool.
How do you
Okay.
think through like from blank paper to sketch? Like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. Like, do you go watch something? Do you go read a book, or like what's your thought process to even decide what you want, or does it just come?
Well, it kind of comes, but I have a secret, right? And like when I'm drawing live on Whatnot, and somebody says, "Oh, I want Wolverine," for example, or whatever, but I might be thinking, okay, they want Wolverine character, and then I'm like, oh, it'd be cool if he was like, in a scene like with like a volcano kind of, like that kind of hot ember kind of thing. And what I'll do is like normally artists will look up reference and they'll go, okay, I'm going to type in Wolverine, and they'll pull up some reference before they start drawing. I will go in and start looking up photographers and go volcanic photography, and see and pull those up, because then I look at something and I start to look at the colors from that, and that gets my mind going, right?
That's great.
Like something
Wow.
like this, I would have said like dark forest with like sunbeams coming through it, and then I might also look up rusted tin can, and I'll pull those up, in front of me, and that's what I'll use as my reference, just to get the feeling.
That's
cool, dude.
incredible. What
No,
a cool thought process.
I've let out my secret. Yeah.
Blown away. It's a great secret.
Yeah,
We
it's
were-
like,
We were though.
yeah, it's like I don't want to, because I also find it is hard, because no matter what, like Wolverine's been drawn so many times, you're never going to come up with original pose. Somebody's done it, somebody has, left, right, mirror, upside down, whatever. It's like it's been done, but it's how you what the end result looks like when you put the colors together, the lighting, everything that can also make a difference, right? Like even when you look at people that do the homages, right? Once they put their spin on it with their coloring, you go, wow, that really made a difference,
Yeah, for sure.
But okay, so let's see who was next. Oh, Scarecrow, right? Okay, I'll put that piece of paper beside. And we're lucky. Scarecrow is next.
Look at
Very
that.
nice.
Wow.
So really, this was just very, very basic. But I was like kind of just thinking, just trotting down the road and give him like a staff like Gandalf or something, But I wanted this to be like yellow cornfields and a big blue sky. But I also found that when I sketch this, it's really hard to see. It looks like he has one leg. So I was hoping I could fix that a bit. So this one, there's a big problem, right? The marker exploded when I was drawing it. So this page is actually kind of warped. So it's going to need some pressing, but I was able to go in with the computer and fix this so it's got a nicer blend and it doesn't look so bad. But that's like what I'm saying when I'm going to have to do some digital repairs. It's not every day that a marker will explode on you when you're using it, but it does happen. And you're like, oh God, you got to start all over again. Or, in this case, I knew that we're going to be scanning them in and producing them. I can fix it digitally without worrying about it. Right.
Oh, why is it just me?
I don't know.
Because
Jeez.
you're the Scarecrow now.
I wasn't even touching my computer.
Yeah, but you can see just like the loose idea was there, and then change things up a little, but it's still there. But my idea was very much the colors, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. We're
I
missing.
guess I was the scarecrow there,
I think. Where are my other drawings? Oh, I found one. I'm missing some. Sorry about that. Let's go with the lion.
Line
Right?
next.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. So for him, again, I was kind of just going with this directional light. Now, we're trying to keep the backgrounds mainly blank in a sense because they're going to have all those patterns, right, on the sets, which I'm not. Yeah. So like even like the Scarecrow, the Tin Man one, I'm taking the background when I'm doing digitally. I'm lowering the opacity in a sense so that the foils will come through, right? Because it's too busy, it'll conflict. But so this is the lion, and move you over. The Cowardly Lion, right? And that's what he kind of ended up looking like, like
Wow.
I kind of just I wanted the yellow brick road, but might as well kind of make it more like a starting point, maybe, or something.
That's cool.
But it's just now in another example, it's like when I was doing this, I wasn't really doing the crown very well. So when I scanned it in digitally, I painted the crown better, more detailed, put some red jewels in it, just to spruce it up, right, for the actual finished one. But the basis of it is there. Or like here, it's a little too red. I toned it down,
It's like he's almost getting he's like hiding in a cave too. Like
Yeah.
But I really wanted that whole kind of spotlight on him, like it's your turn to shine, and he's like, oh God, And I didn't want to make him fat because that reminded me too much like the film,
Yeah.
So, but he's also
That's
got
way
that
cool.
like he's almost like he's trying to do muscle man, with his arms, but he's not quite getting there. But the witch.
It's beautiful.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So big differences between the book and the film, of course, was that she doesn't have green skin. She has an eye patch. She does have an umbrella. She doesn't dress like this in the book, though. She dresses like a clown, it looks like, which I didn't like. So I kind of, I borrowed back into that more Victorian kind of, I don't know, or even like 1930s kind of dress, right? Schoolmaster. And you can see here, we were actually talking about, hey, would you like to design the cards in our meeting? And so I started doodling.
He's got his notes.
So that's how the back of the card kind of came about. But just so you know,
cool. That's awesome.
So the witch will go here,
Wow.
Oh boy.
and that's what she ended up looking like.
She's gonna scare some little kids.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a little bit.
very creepy looking, but you know, you want to, right? And I wanted to kind of blend this out, you know, into
I'm gonna
the.
zoom
to
up
the
on that. Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
and we'll
that's
probably lighten
amazing.
the back so we can see it a little better. But she's so cool.
Yeah.
The lightning.
Yeah, that's great.
So
Phenomenal.
I hope it works.
Oh,
But
it'll
yeah,
work.
again, you can see this like really quick sketch, but just
I can
the
see
idea.
some storm sketch cards coming in this set.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Storm
Um,
of Witch.
we
That's a
already
good
did
idea.
you. We did you. Let's move you over. Okay, the Wizard of Oz, right? And my creative direction was to move the head down, and you can see I'm
Bring
going to
it
move the head down, but I wanted to kind of put the wizard inside his mouth. And he's kind of got like a microphone kind of thing, like an old style like radio microphone, but just hiding there. And I really wanted that whole like going in, and you just see this big Oz, right? And this is what. Oh, that's not it.
Uh-oh.
That's not it.
There
There he is.
we go. There we go.
There he is.
Wow.
Little preview there. Yeah, the color really made a difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really pops.
But you know, it kind of gives that whole, you know, I don't know, atmospheric, right?
So cool. So cool. That's so cool. I love it.
That is phenomenal.
And to me, he looks very like Norman Rockwell in a sense. Him, you know, like a Norman Rockwell kind of painting.
Mhm.
Even though he's really tiny, like you can see even my finger, right? Even
Yeah.
that's really small. But now, I don't know where my other sketches are. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, we'll just go into Dorothy.
Yeah.
And again, I was trying to use that
And
like
Toto.
lighting and like, yeah, throw the dog in there, Toto, and kind of like this Fortress of Solitude green. I mean, sorry, Oz in the background, but you know,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to make it
Yeah.
kind of geometric where it's not going to conflict with the pattern too much, but something simple.
Cool.
Yeah. And then this is where we are today. You ready?
You are.
This is
Sweet.
nowhere finished. This is in the process.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Jeez.
Gee,
So-
there's a lot going on there.
Oh
That's-
my
It's
goodness.
very
That is
soft in the background, right? And I'll work on the details of them more later because they're actually not detailed enough yet. And I'm just starting her, right?
Okay.
Like originally I was
That's great.
kind of going to put them all kind of evenly spaced into the shot, but I thought, no, we need some more fluid motion with them, right? As they're going. But I think it'll work.
that is
work.
stunning.
That is way cool.
And you can see my like pencil of her.
It's the first time Stefan and I are seeing this too, because we skipped our meeting yesterday in lieu of this
Oh,
meeting.
Yep.
So you
Oh,
guys are
boy.
seeing it the
Wow.
first time with us
that's
too.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
yeah.
So we
great.
kind of got the road leading up, you know. But I think it'll work once I get her finished.
And it's the only horizontal image we're doing.
Yeah.
Because it needs more space. You need to be able to see a lot more
Yeah,
going on with
landscape, Yep.
all the
Yeah.
characters and everything. But wow, I love the background work, dude.
Yeah,
So
way
cool.
nice.
Yeah. I mean, there is some like pencil mark that's kind of bled through that I'll probably just Photoshop out, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine. The
I'm not
Emerald
worried
City is so cool in the back.
Yeah, those look
Man.
fire. Like
But,
that
you
a
know,
lot.
Just incredible.
Very cool,
mean-
dude. So Duke's gonna just start sketching, and you
Well,
guys can
we'll talk, right?
talk. Yeah.
And that was
So-
that was a trick to learn too, you know, with Whatnot. When I started doing that, it's like I've never talked while drawing, and it was a skill to learn. Let me tell you.
Now you start with usually the light colors and then go dark.
Yes, and mainly because the way markers work, because these are alcohol-based markers. If you go dark to light, it kind of doesn't work out as well, and it starts to bleed and eat away.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know,
What brand of markers do you like
That's
to use for maybe some of the newer artists watching this?
I like to use Copic or Ohu, right? Let's see if I get that. Is it focusing?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see it.
It's probably backwards or something. Who knows?
No, it's
So
right side.
I like to use this because they're slightly cheaper, but they do the same job than the Copic ones, which many people like to use the Copic ones. But let's just see this for a second. But I mean, how as you can see how it can blend. You have to be fast though. You can't let things sit.
Yeah.
If you don't do it fast, you can't blend.
Sure.
I'm like so nervous, like watching this.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, watch. I screw it all up, and then we start all over.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, with tops and upper deck and stuff, you only get so many cards. You don't get to screw up, right?
oh, that's interesting. Well, that makes sense though, because some sketches that could get pushed through. I know the artist was like, probably, well, I guess I'll send it. This probably won't get accepted, and then it does.
Yep, and that's what happens, right? And you're just like, there's some that I'm like, I don't want this to ever see the light of day, but I have to submit all of them, right? They won't let you not, and then you're just like, oh damn it! Somebody's going to see that, and they're going to think that's my work, and it is my work, but I don't want it to be seen.
And then it's an amazing Wolverine, and then Josh goes and buys it for $3,000. It's crazy how that works, right?
Yeah.
You paid $3,000 for a Wolverine?
No,
No,
I didn't. He's just teasing about the original art and all that stuff.
No, because Duke in the when Topps got the Marvel license, they put out, what was it, like the finest X-Men or finest, was that what it was?
Yeah.
X-Men 97.
Duke had cards in that, and I believe that was like the first. Was that your first series, Duke, with the Marvel stuff?
No, it wasn't my first with Marvel. It was my first with Topps.
With Topps,
yeah,
okay.
It was, I think, 3,700. Wolverine and Sabretooth sold for.
Yeah, which was a monster sale.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So, so Duke, what is your earliest? What was your first product that you? Oh, sorry, Josh. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh, I'm just saying, I got the 101 from the Topps finest set.
Oh wow.
Your background is making it go away.
It is.
Yeah, just put it up to your chest, Josh.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There you go.
Green screen.
Oh,
that's a gorgeous card.
Is that a superfractor?
It is.
Yeah.
The 101. The 101, and it's the Remember It insert of Wolverine.
No, very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We can
What
all
I'm
go
hoping
and
here's $100,000.
wow. That's what you'll sell it for, you mean?
No, I think in today's market, if I put it up on Golden, it'd probably sell for 30 to 40, between that range.
Wow.
But I wouldn't let it go for less than 100 right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just in case anybody sees this, there you go, people. Yeah.
There's my price. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, that means it's staying in the PC unless someone really wants it.
Yeah, I mean, if someone offered me closer to 50 grand, I would think about it.
Wow.
That's where the conversation starts.
It's wild. You know, we have superfractors in our product. We, you know, our 101s, we have the golds and we have the silvers.
Oh boy.
And the silvers are out of 3. And I think it'll look really cool with you know, these kind of ideas. And I think the problem with the backgrounds is we kind of might make a different version of them with the background kind of cut out, so you get to see like all the characters with the silver, the gold behind them will look really cool. So
yeah,
that'll be sweet.
Yeah, awesome.
We're pretty.
Are you going to do any on-card autos since it's an original set?
I mean,
by one artist.
So we haven't done autographs in our product because that hasn't really been a thing but we have all of our sketch cards have autographs on the back. You know, all of our artists sign their stuff.
But you want me to sign some base cards? Is that what you're saying?
Oh man,
So,
those would
so
sell.
there is a thing. So like masterpieces in general, they actually do a signed version numbered out of 10. So basically what that would mean is every single card that he does, there would be 10 of that card signed version. And that's just the masterpieces kind of how they do it. But there's cards out there, sets out there that do up to 50 autos per card, right? I think it would be a cool whether you do it as a pack pulled thing, if that is the direction you want to do after you print them out, or a redemption would be cool too, you know, because
it's not too late. We can probably still figure out something to do. I bet we'll have to talk to Duke and see what he thinks, and I don't know how many autographs he wants out there in the world. We'll find out.
I mean, I don't care about signing it. Our only complication, of course, is that I'm in Canada, so it's like they have to ship it to me, then we have to ship it back. And how many times are we going to be tariffed just for a signature?
Hey, I will volunteer as tribute. Steph and Paul, I will fly, pick all them up. I will literally fly to Canada. I will literally fly to Canada. I'll take Duke out to dinner. We'll have them sign them all. And then we'll just do one extra card, you know, or something like that's my price.
There you go.
That's my payment.
We'd have to figure out how to put like a space on the cards for a signature.
Yeah,
unless we do stickers.
But I'm dead serious. That is an offer. I would be happy.
I would say just keep it as a. You can always do it as a gift. Keep the value down, because the cards you can reprint. Right, if something happened or whatever, you could just, if you never got them, you just not in the set. You know, like there was a set that came out with Upper Deck, and it didn't have one of the best artist signatures, Simone Bianchi. He was supposed to sign one of the Midnight Suns cards, or it was either Midnight Suns or Fleer Ultra Wolverine. It was one of the two. He did an actual Venom, and there was supposed to be 100 of them, and it showed him signing them, but then they were gone. So we're thinking that it either got lost in the mail or just didn't make it in the set somehow. It's kind of weird situation.
Or someone has all of them.
Or someone, some employee.
That happens occasionally, right?
Yeah.
Or even if it got damaged, right? Like say like water damage to the whole thing or something, right?
Yeah.
Like who knows? But I mean, I only live 10 minutes to the United States, so it's kind of crazy that it's so close, and yet
we can
so
walk
far
there
away now. Yeah,
You walk there.
We can walk right to you
on the Gordie Howe Bridge.
Okay, I guess we'll have to figure that out. I don't know how the borders are over there.
Not good, apparently. But hey, I don't know.
We'll throw them.
I would go to OAX.
We'll have Jake throw them over the fence to you. We'll meet at the fence and
I'll figure out a way.
We could go back to the Prohibition era, right? Because like that's was big here, the rum running. Because we were like 10 minutes away. It's like shipping everything over to Detroit.
Yeah. I'm the non-confrontational ginger kid. You know, like people ignore me.
There you go.
So if I were to say, back up what your like a case of this would cost, is the price still gonna be around 700, 800? Like what about that? The retail?
Yeah, I think retail we have it for 700. As we try to like sort of level up our product, we're also thinking about certain things of making it a little bit more premium. So I don't imagine that it could affect the cost too much, maybe $750 in the future. But
yeah.
I think part of our strategy, I mean, this is just like the business side of it, is to make something that I think, so with the collectors, I think it's great, right? In terms of like securing a license, I think that there is a level of something that we would want to show the companies that we would want licenses for, like, hey, we can actually create like this thing, whether it's like, a more premium product and maybe like a metal card or something like that, where it's just a more premium collectible. So there's just ideas that Stefan and I have been kind of brainstorming in terms of where to take the direction. But yeah, I think we still want to keep it like around the $700 to $800 price point, just because we don't want to make it like too out of reach for people. I think this is like kind of like a sweet spot, and it's also like something that like the breakers seem to really like too.
And again, you don't have to get the case. You can buy a single box for what, $60 or something like that, or $50.
I think it's 20, right?
It's $40 online, and then usually the breakers have it for like 60 because the odds increase when you're getting it out of the case. So
But we're also looking into doing half cases for Oz, and potentially, if that works out, we'll probably try to do that going forward, because everybody has a different price point on what they're comfortable with. And we don't want to alienate anybody at any price level, and that's why we kind of came about these 7-packs or these packs where it comes with a sketch. It was kind of just a fluke situation where people wanted a sketch, but they didn't want a case, and it was like easier. We like the idea of giving everybody the out of 99 or whatever the high numbered card is, and you get all the images, which has been really cool for people. We did that with Winnie the Pooh. They were able to get all 6 of our images, and it's the oranges that we did. And then for Alice, we have all of our images with the squares pattern, and they get everything. So, and they get a sketch on top of that.
Yeah,
We're pretty happy with that process. We'll probably do something very similar for Oz.
that's cool.
But those are kind of limited because I feel like we're trying to, maximize on our cases, and then like, but we're still trying to like work that in. It's just like this big math problem for us, dividing it by the number of cards and stuff.
Yeah, are you doing like a limited print run on this? Like, is there only like how many cases are gonna? If you can disclose that, maybe you don't want to then that's fine.
No, I think that's fine. I think for Alice, so we've been scaling up, right? So when we started with Haunted House, we started with 40 cases, so pretty small quantity, right? And then for Winnie the Pooh, we scaled up to 60 cases, and then for Alice, we are at like 85 cases right now. And then the plan for Oz is actually to be at like closer to 100 cases, and then with the option of having maybe 20 to 40 half cases, and then maybe 20 to 40 like the 7-8 packs with the guaranteed sketch. Like, honestly, it's like the kind of choke point for us is basically the sketches, right? We want to assign, just have like that group of artists and that produce like that high quality sketch. So
Well, I think for the price point too, again, I mean, it makes sense. It's why there's retail boxes. It's why there's, like you can go into Target, right? Like there's some people that just like to collect, collect those, and it's much higher odds, but no, that's fascinating. Have you guys thought about like variants and stuff? I know as you guys have scaled this and you're doing more boxes or more cases than you've ever done before, what's the sequential number set that's going to be in this then? Or are you going to have actual base cards that are not serialized?
No, so far everything's serial numbered. We're just what we would do is for more cards, we would just add in a different variation, like a different numbered card, like a 75. We'd had 75s in our first release, So we're still trying to keep it at 99 as our high numbered card,
Okay.
and then kind of work our way down with that. We've just it's kind of playing with the numbers in a way. The look at what Topps does, Panini, with all their different variations. I mean, I think some of their sets have like 40 different types of cards. We're gonna have all together with our 101s and our out of threes, we probably have like 8 or 9 with the numbering. But seven images is what we're sticking with right now, which we really like. 7, it seems to work pretty well. But then if we add images, we're adding work to Duke. So it's yeah, and he's already doing so much. That's kind of something like there's ways of tweaking things potentially with doing things digitally where you could do an image variation. We've talked about doing like what were they, like a negative, what they do with Topps, with like Topps Chrome, they have like the negative image variation, but I don't know how that would look really. I think the color really makes a big difference with this. When you go to black and white, I think you lose a lot of the detail there.
Yeah,
Sure.
it also kind of a lot of it depends on when we run like a test print and we go to our printer and we actually see the cards and like touch the cards and look at it. Sometimes we'll be like, oh man, that didn't actually turn out the way that we wanted it to, so we would have to scrap it, so it's a lot of it's just kind of like, we're testing it, seeing how it looks. We kind of have settled into some of the foils that we really like, and so we can order more of those, but we always want to be playing with it, and because the industry is always kind of fluctuating.
I challenge you to make an acetate.
An acetate,
Like a cell from
yeah.
Our printer cannot do acetate, I believe.
Well, I know a guy.
Okay.
You could probably hire
Yeah.
minimal amount of money to do it.
You know a guy who knows a guy.
I know a guy.
Yeah. I mean, we're always open to trying these kind of things. We actually, our printer can do metal cards, but the way they cut them, it's metal on both sides, and then on the inside is a type of like plastic. So it's going to be like a thicker, like a 130 or 180 point. But we're looking into doing sets of these and potentially putting a set as a redemption in the product, which I think would be really cool. And then we would potentially also backtrack and do our previous releases in these metal cards as sets. And we kind of want to do them with a sketch. That's a lot more complex, but we kind of want to see how people like that idea, and just kind of, it'll be cool. Like metal cards, people really enjoy. So,
what would be a phenomenal redemption? Something that, as I've matured in my collecting of sketches, is you tend to really gravitate towards a certain style and artist of like redemption cards of like a commission piece from each of the artists, saying like you just won like a commissions piece of Alice in Wonderland, and submit this with like the idea of the style, right? And within a year you'll get that sketch card commission piece.
Yeah,
that
we definitely talked about that, Jake. We definitely have.
Yeah,
and it's definitely something that other companies I know of have like tried to figure out. The artists are very fluid in availability, so that's something like that puts a lot more pressure on us, that they do that sketch for somebody and then all the anger gets directed at us if it doesn't work out. So we do
Yeah.
like the idea of a commissioned sketch from another artist, especially somebody working with our set. But we're also constantly working with the artists, and like adding more work to them is tough. Like it is something that we will toy with and try to end up like throwing something like that in our set. There's a lot of those kind of things we want to play with.
Yeah, it's also tricky when, like, for example, we released Mickey or the Haunted House about a year ago, and the last case of Haunted House was just sold, right? So,
Oh, wow.
And a lot of these artists that we were worked with Haunted House, that like we're not working with them anymore because they got too busy and they couldn't handle the workload of like, multiple projects, right? So that's also like the logistically, it's a little bit tricky, but it's definitely, like Stefan said, it's definitely something that we want to think about for future releases.
Would you guys at all want me and Jake while we're at? Oh, actually, you know what? We'll talk after.
You don't want to give it away?
No.
Well, I
Yeah,
think this
Jack,
is going
let's
to air
stop, let's
after
stop.
OAX. So
Oh, that's true. That's true. But no, we'll
Yeah.
talk
It'd be
about
too
it.
late
We'll
if we
talk-
talk after then, right?
We'll talk about it.
It'll have already aired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
by the way, this is wild to me how just watching Duke, he just makes it so easy.
Dude, seriously.
Oh, it's not easy, but that's what Kermit said, right? It's not easy being green.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way that he brings to life the actual I mean a sketch anybody can do, just so you know. Like I can do pencil
Okay.
sketches all day
Yeah.
long. But adding in color and making the shading and being able to bring it to life, especially
Yeah.
how Duke does it, props to you, Duke. It is phenomenal. So
Well, we'll
Oh.
see. I never
It's
know,
called
and I always doubt myself until I get to more finished stage because I'm always like, "Oh, this doesn't look good," but hopefully it will, right? I always say, and then for some reason, magically it does. I don't know how it happens. I really don't.
Well, I think what you said earlier, like what I've loved about your sketches is, again, they come to life. Like they're unique in a way to where it's like, this seems one of a kind. Like this doesn't seem like it's been replicated in some shape or form.
Mm-hmm.
And that is such it's one of those things that, again, it's incredibly difficult to do, but you execute on that very well. And on top of just the technical mastery of the shading and lighting and the composition, it's all the right components that make something a masterpiece.
We hope. Right now she's very blocky, but I have like a base color stage, and that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing over it, but I'm going to be blending more, just so you understand what I'm doing. But yeah, it's always. And then, of course, on top of that, then I always go into my detail phase, which is like at the end, which is really, a lot of people are like, "What? You're not done? You're doing more?"
Mhm.
And then they understand once I'm done the details. But
Touching up.
yeah,
No, definitely.
absolutely.
That is very awesome.
Like, I think that's a good like lighting for her face already. You think that will work?
For
It's
sure.
working already. Yeah.
it's working already. It's amazing.
Yeah, the color came together already.
Hey, so just what I talked about, the pre-orders, they should be live while this goes live in 3 weeks, maybe, or
Yeah.
Okay, so those who are watching tonight, and that's 3 weeks from here, you will be able to go to the site. I'm going to put it in the tasting notes for you guys, as well as if I'm there on the live, I will go ahead and put the link. You guys can go there, pre-order product, and
So
definitely be
Josh,
part
for
of, the
for
release.
pre-orders,
Yeah.
we usually just take pre-orders as through our Instagram if people
Oh,
want to.
Then yeah,
it's just
let's do that.
it's just easier. We keep track. We reach out to them because
Okay.
we don't have it set up yet for the website to do
Cool,
that.
cool. Okay.
It's a lot easier for them just to give us their details. We get back in touch with them. Things change for people, so it's just
So easy.
kind of
So I'll put your Instagram information on there. So
give us a follow on Instagram.
You can always check out their website from their Instagram account.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
There
But
you
yeah,
go.
reach out to them. That's awesome.
Yeah, and we will, very likely be able to help whoever wants something early on. Yeah, our artist list is just getting better and better every single round, and you know, it's a tough process as being on this side and knowing that like you just want the best quality work every single time. And you can kind of look through what has been done from the beginning. And we had a small group of artists when we started because we didn't really have contacts yet with all the different artists. And I think as you do every single release, you get to know more and more artists that you can work with. And I think we're going to be up to, you know, in the high 20s for Oz, and we'll probably keep like a nice supply of artists because we know we're getting really good quality work from them.
Yeah.
That's great. So how do you handle quality control as this scales, right? Like, you know, when you're getting to this many cases now, you know, getting those calls, hey, I only got 4 sketches instead of 5, or
Hasn't happened yet, but yeah, it can, like, we're humans.
Yeah.
But
if
we
you're
would
talking
just
about
then
quality control of like our cases and our packing, like we like double and triple check. Like Stefan and I are, you know, he comes over my house and we pack cases for hours. You know?
Oh wow! So you guys are hand packing, like hand
it's just
certifying.
us. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just us that are doing
It's a lot of work.
And,
It's
but if you're talking about like as we scale, like how do we quality control like the artists? I mean, one of the ways that we try to do that is we have like the we don't try to give artists like too many sketches to do. I think the most anyone has ever done for us is something like 40 sketches, 50 sketches, something like that. But like, you know, Tops frequently asks for like 100 sketches or like a couple hundred sometimes, you know, to different people. But and we try to give him like plenty of time. And you know, part of the way that we also try to combat that is like, you know, we try to plan like maybe 2 or 3 releases ahead, but then we provide all the sketch cards of all the releases at one time. And so that like the artists have a little bit more time, they could plan out their like you know, all right, I have 20 sketches due for the Oz release in, you know, May or in March, and then I have 20 more, you know, release for the next release in June, so they can kind of space it out with their other projects too. So
but like with Paul and I, when we put together sketches in a case, Paul and I usually on a regular basis will both look at the 5 sketches going in a case, and we're like, this is a really nice balance of a variety of artists, and we want people to be familiar with like some of the artists that they see in there, and also just we want that art to really stand on its own. So it has been very important, even from our first releases, that we've done a good job. We feel like where they're like, here's like some really high quality art, and they don't feel disappointed when they open a case. It's just kind of been that way, which we really like.
Another question I have, because I do what I really loved, that really, honestly, this is outside of knowing Duke was going to be in it and me trying to chase a Duke sketch. I did love how they had like their own kind of theme with them, like that related to Marvel, related to Disney. You know, I saw the Star Wars one, I saw the Batman, like the Joker, Mad Hatter looks so cool.
Yeah.
I believe Alex did that one.
Juice art,
yeah. And like, are you saying, okay, hey, look, we need 5 sketches that are Marvel themed, 5 sketches, or like walk us through that thought process to get like a variety of like, to bring in all the genres of like non-sports collectibles?
Well, I think it's more of an artist specific type situation where like we know certain artists have their style. So like with Duke, we didn't ask him to do anything specific. We just kind of knew that he was going to go with a theme, and it works really well for him. He did steampunk theme for Alice, and they're amazing. Like they literally are little pieces of art, every single one of them. Like, and he was posting videos of them and stuff. They're really beautiful. But like we have people like Eddie Wagner, who has his own style. You've known him through all of his Marvel sketches over the years. You can look at a sketch of his and you know that's him. That style right there, and it's, you know, really good quality stuff. And that's how a lot of our artists are. Like Yeah, I love Eddie Wagner. Like I
Yeah.
literally messaged him and I was shocked at how quickly we were able to get working with him. And we end up working with a couple of his buddies that are also Tops artists. Herminio Pedro, Gabriel Tardivo, that's Eric Mendez right there. And like who's gonna bring in, a scratch artist to do sketches? Like it's something that like we were already kind of friendly with Chris Mendez, and it worked out perfectly. Like it's a great transition for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were. I'm just highlighting
Exactly.
some of the sketches that I pulled from last month.
From the case.
Yep, love this Rocket Raccoon. So, okay, so you give the artist the freedom to kind of pick and choose what they want to do.
Yeah.
And we had like people sometimes want to be very specific and go with like the original story and the images that they've found from those. And if we kind of see that they're doing a lot of stuff from the original and not really going away from that, we've kind of talked with them and said, hey, like do some mashups, do some stuff where like you're, kind of reinventing a lot of the stuff, kind of like what Duke's doing with his images. And then we've gotten a lot more like with the Glebe, Mick and Matt Glebe for Oz, they're doing a Star Wars theme across all their cards.
Yeah.
And it's very cool. Like their style is so unique, and that's what we love about it. And I don't want to. I know a lot of this is common with Tops. They're very specific on what they want. I like that the artists are doing their own thing and being very creative because they also enjoy that, and I feel like they'll want to do this long term with us, having that freedom.
I think that's a big
smart.
draw for the artists. Yeah, I think that's a big draw for the artists themselves too, because they find themselves in a position where like creatively they can like explore like a lot of different avenues, right? So it's not just like they're confined to like, let's say, 100 Marvel cards or something. Like they could really branch out into franchises or things that they like to draw and that they want to draw, but they don't necessarily have like a project or vehicle to like actually do that. So for instance, that sketch that you put up right there was
Which
about Jake was the Eddie Wagner. Like he did Eddie Wagner Inuyasha. I mean, you're not ever gonna find a like that artist is not really gonna find many opportunities to draw Inuyasha, but he did in this set. He did a panel for us that was like old school Hanna-Barbera cartoons that he really loves, and we're like, you know what, it looks great as long as you fit the theme. Like, sure, go ahead.
You want to see something that is probably going to be going away pretty soon, but I can show you a very cool
one.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this is Eddie Wagner.
Dude, thanks so much for sending that to me, man. I appreciate that.
I actually have a bunch of them right here. We've been getting a lot more sales on our cases, but here's kind of something similar to that same sketch that you were just showing.
Oh, dude.
Why
are you doing this to me, man? I'm going to go buy another case right now.
Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack homage. Alice as Samurai Jack. So
this is Viscratos.
Yeah, that's like what isn't that? I think that's supposed to be like He-Man, like the cat
goes this way.
Like the
Battle Cat.
Yeah, there it is.
Then we have Adam Fields went with like the classic look, but his quality is wild. Like Adam Fields, this was after John Tenniel images. Like there's so much detail in that, and people love the Hatter. So, and you guys know Adam Fields probably pretty well. But like, look at the quality and some of the stuff that he's done. They're beautiful.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Can you pull those big sketches?
Yes,
we have the artists do these.
That's part of the Alice in Wonderland.
Correct. Cases. These are all booklets. So what we do is we offer them to people buying 2 cases or more. So every 2 cases, you can buy one of these for $50.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's usually just for kind of like our Whatnot streamers or Whatnot breakers, just so that they have like an extra little incentive or bonus. And like, we don't really.
This is Huey Tron.
Well, shoot. I don't know. Maybe. Josh, what do you think? Jeez, man.
I can show you a couple of
They're just really cool.
panos
He's
that I
got some
got
sketches.
Show
for
as
Wizard of
hell.
Oz. I think this one
All
is
the
a
Duke
cool
ones are
one.
gone, by the way. Those got eaten up the quickest.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're all gone.
I have all the preliminary sketches for them. Nobody's contacted me.
Yeah, we've told them how to
They
get in
will.
touch with you, but that's on them. Like you got a
I
lot
think
of work
some of the
going
breakers
on.
they just end up keeping yours, Duke. They don't give it as a giveaway or anything.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
heck
there was
no,
one more.
man.
Yeah.
That one's Summer Balut.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I love the Eevee on there. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is cool.
She's got a lot of background detail that she does. She's in the UK. That
Dude,
one's also going
You
out.
know what would go hard? A Terminator Tin Man. Woo!
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that would
That'd
be
be
really
pretty sick.
cool. See,
There
mine's
you go,
looking
dude.
more like Robbie the Robot for my sketches.
But there's so many things that like the artists have done. It just makes them so cool.
Let me
So-
spoil a couple of Wizard of Oz panos here for you guys.
Oh man,
Yeah, zoom in on Paul so you can see the
I
details.
hope you don't, dude. If you have any Dragon Ball themed ones,
Yeah.
We had some.
bro, I'm done for, man. I'm done for.
So this is like, I think this is like a Aliens homage.
How do
Oh,
we,
yeah,
how do we
that
zoom in on?
What,
Yeah.
dude? I know exactly the scene in that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's by Adam Fields.
Holy crap!
Because
All right.
Ripley's pregnant and they won't eat her.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
sick.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are the
Way
Adam
cool.
Fields ones.
And
I like
then
that
this
one.
is just like I mean, so a lot of people like the horror drawing. So this is like a It.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the strippers.
That one's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
Adam
funny.
Fields as well.
That's so creative.
And then this one is like a Power Rangers homage, where you're not my
Oh, yeah.
Rangers, like
Oh,
Zordon as
man.
Oz. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Jake's getting
That's
some
awesome.
ideas on what he's gonna probably need to get and when he starts ordering.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. This is like my weak spot. I love sketches so much.
So every 2 cases you can get one of these for $50. We're not making any money on these. We're just trying to get people to get cool stuff, and then they can either auction them, they can give it away. There's a lot of options, or you can keep it if you really like it that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way cool.
Like this is just kind of like our thank you to have the sketches, and they I mean $50 for like a pano from like a really top artist is like, we're not like Stefan said, we're not really making money off of them. In fact, we're probably breaking even in most cases.
And
yeah.
it sounds like you get a lot of repeat customers on these breakers, correct?
Yeah,
Been
definitely.
I
pretty
will-
consistent. Yeah.
I will say this, like for anyone who's watching this, who's looking to get into like starting a side hustle and whatnot, this is like the entry point to build up the inventory to do like a case break or a multi-case break. This is like a really low cost point to like get your
Per
career
box.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We want to get more breakers that are doing their own thing to carry our product just in their store. So that's kind of what they do with Tubman breaks in the UK. Is they have all their regular breaks, and then they keep our product in their store. And some days they'll sell a half a case when they're not even doing anything with our product. They'll just have single boxes sold.
Well,
And
don't be surprised if we have a Marvel Bros and Friends whatnot. And we have
Oh,
it
yeah.
in our store.
no, we'd love that. Yeah.
No, we'll be a consistent customer for sure. Like, because this is sweet, and this
We
is fun. Like
appreciate it.
what I enjoy about this too is like it marries so many of the collectors together to where like it's a product that can bring in a lot of people where maybe you don't necessarily trade for example like Josh and I like Marvel's our primary collectible. I secondarily collect Dragon Ball Z. Like that's like something I grew up watching that, and so it's cool because it's one of those. I can see this really evolving into almost like a community to where, collectors of this original art, where they, it's like one of those organic, natural things that could be a forum, and like people can like throw up the sketches that they pulled and trade like with the different styles that they want. So yeah,
We started
guys,
that
like,
too, didn't we?
Yeah, we're trying to grow a
Discord.
Discord right now too, guys. So
Yeah.
like, for like a buy sell trade type of deal too, just because there's a lot of
Yeah.
sketches that have been pulled. I want to see where some of them are. I might want to buy some back for my own personal collection, to be honest.
oh, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, you have
too.
that. You have that Discord today?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we
have
have the Discord. It's been set up for a little bit. It's hard to grow something when we're so busy with so many other areas. We don't have anybody really doing anything with it, but it's open. All the categories are there. Like, yeah, we have our masterpiece cards Discord.
Yeah, there's not
Link
that many
down below.
Yeah, I'll put
Yeah.
that in the tasting notes. 100%.
Yeah, we can give you guys the link for that. Yeah, we would love to
yeah.
grow that community because people
Okay.
want to trade a lot of the time. That's like a big thing
Yeah.
for people.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Well, send
Yeah, for
send
sure.
it to us, and we'll add it to our.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll,
And we want
we'll-
people to be
we'll-
able to buy, what they want more direct. I think it actually would be a lot easier for people, especially with all the different countries now, because there's a lot of our stuff in the UK right now. They open up a lot of our product.
Mhm.
Some of it
Cool.
got to Germany as well. So,
Nice.
oh
I
yeah,
love my UK.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Duke deals a lot with the UK folk, don't you?
Yeah, they contact me a lot because of you, really.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, Tubman Breaks has a bunch of channels, and they have a huge audience. They probably have like at least 50 to 60,000 people subscribed to their channels.
I think they're
Nice.
the biggest in the UK for cards.
Yeah, for sure.
They've been amazing. They've been a godsend to us. And Adam is who breaks on Tubman Breaks too. He is like the most positive person. He from the beginning has been so supportive. He came in when we were already with the Winnie the Pooh release, and they were eating it up, and we loved it. And it's been so cool to like interact with the people in the UK that are really excited about the product. And there's quite a few people that are really wanting to like decorate their hallways with our cards and stuff. And it's very cool to like be on this side and see the excitement from other people that really like the product. And the sketch cards have really allowed them to do the breaks where you break a case and you hit a sketch. There's still 4 more sketches in that case. And I think that as long as they like the artwork and there's great sketches, it will always work.
Yeah.
I think,
Absolutely.
I think I will be interested in getting 1 or 2 cases and doing whatnot with Jake.
Yeah, we'd love to see that.
Yeah.
We also contact our artists and say, hey, drop in if you can,
Well, we have a line to Duke, so we just have to.
Well, Josh knows so many too, so he's
Yeah.
good friends with a lot of them. I'm still
Nice.
new. That's why I'm excited to go to OAX. I'm excited to start meeting some of these folks in person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So we need to go to
Ash
next
Gonzalez has been on my show for like 5-6 times. He does a lot of giveaways for me when I want Secret Santa giveaways and all that. So
Nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
we love his stuff, and he was so nice. And we're just like really happy to have his art in our sets. Like it's very cool to, like when you actually know who these artists are really well, to also be able to keep featuring them.
well,
Yeah.
and big shout out to Duke and the Dukes and the Ash Gonzaleses that freely come on, hang out, have fun, kind of just is a great pillar to the communities of this collecting sketch cards. So for sure.
Yeah.
We're the
Appreciate
people.
Yes.
It's amazing how much time Duke
Right,
has.
that's right.
And even if for some reason can't figure out or timing or anything, or like can't get autos into this set, then when I pull some, because again, I want to order 3 cases. I'll have some cards like in Duke. I promise you, in 2026, I will make time to come fly and see you to sign these.
We can
Well,
work something out so he can.
Absolutely.
He can sign some
when
cards.
before you do that, make sure I set some sort of thing up with Duke to hire him to do a commission, so you can go pick up my commission too. Okay.
and you might as well, since I live right next to David Finch, you might as well get a commission by him too, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
Well, not next to him, but close to him.
Are you going to be working with him soon, Duke?
Well, I promised him that I would show him how I do sketch cards. So,
Oh, cool.
You know,
I wanted to before he went to OAX, but I doubt it because I'm still so busy, right? I wanted to go hang out at his house and just go through my entire process with him, but it's not going to happen, sadly.
well,
Not
in
yet.
fact, one cool thing that maybe we can do too, Josh, is while we're out there, if we do this, Cal Dodd is out there. Cal Dodd
Voice
did
of Monroe.
He expressed an interest in saying that he'd be happy to come on the Marvel Bros and Friends.
He is a nice guy. He really is. I've met him a couple times.
Yeah, but he's really busy right now. So maybe if we fly to him while we're out there, it'd probably be easier to get a time with him.
That's cool.
Just get him while
Well,
he's drawing.
either way, I'll have you fly to him, and then we'll set something up.
Oh no, you're coming with me now. This
Oh,
has
okay.
evolved. This plan is evolving as the show's going on.
Yeah.
Love it.
Hey, well, I just wanted to appreciate Masterpiece Cards. Thank you so much. We usually keep the show to an hour and a half, and I want to respect your guys' time and all that stuff. So, my question to you guys is this: we could end the show, or what I will do, and we could do this kind of a fast forward thing. Like, I'll edit this so it'll be out. But what I was thinking is maybe doing, Duke, are you going to keep on working this for another hour or two and want to finish this?
No, it's never going to get finished tonight. But
Okay.
I just thought it'd be cool to draw.
It's cool he's
it.
working on it.
Well, what I was saying is I can keep this recording on, and you can record it, and I can do a time lapse. Is what I was gonna give you an option to do. But if you're not planning on doing it the whole thing, then I won't do that. I know you have a bunch of touch-ups and all that stuff, but I'm just stating it's an option because I'm not gonna stay on here, but you can.
As much as I would love to, I do have to go to sleep before because of our time zone difference. Sadly,
you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I would be like, oh yeah, I'll stay up all night and draw this.
Yeah,
but day job, unfortunately.
No, you're completely fine.
Did you want to open up the box of Collector? You guys want to see that?
Yeah, you want to? You're gonna.
They want to do it, and if you want to try to. So we have Duke on here, guys.
So there's a chance you could pull my sketch.
There's a chance that we could pull Duke's sketch.
Is this 1 in 70? 1 in 70 boxes?
Let me
well, to pull a Duke
in
sketch.
Chat, I'm sure right now people are saying, "Open the box now! Open the box now!"
So
okay, hold on 1 sec before you even do that. I'm going to see which ones of mine are still available. Okay, I know Surfer's still out there. Somebody said Moon Knight was pulled. Gambit, no. Hulk, no. X-23, no. Spider-Man, no. Wolverine, no. Somebody said Iron Man was pulled, and the others have already shipped off. So as far as I know, these are the ones that have not been found.
Oh, wow.
All right.
As far as I know.
So I think there's 55,000 boxes made. So with 10 sketches, this is going to be a 1 in 5,000 chance.
Jeez.
Yeah, you might say that, but I went on Spidey Hits that one time, and I was like, "You're gonna pull my sketch," and they did. I was just
crazy. I saw that.
That's crazy. That's
for Marvel
crazy.
Mint, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Marvel Mint.
Miles Morales
awesome.
and Gwen.
Well, let's do it tonight. Let's pull your sketch, Duke.
You have 6 options right there.
All
as far as
right.
I know.
Wow.
Imagine
I love Oh, geez, that'd be. Josh would give me a sigh because then that means he has another thing to. I have more trade bait.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry if I pull a Duke sketch, Josh, it is mine.
Oh yeah, no, but I know where you live, so it's all good if it's a Wolverine.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go find another Duke sketch if you want. If I pull the Wolverine. All right.
These are our chances.
Okay,
Okay,
let
so
me.
let me get
Are
this,
you adding your break cam?
Yep, doing it now.
Okay. All right.
This is a terrible idea.
These only take like 10 minutes to open, Stefan and Paul.
Yeah,
so.
they're quick. Yeah. I'm going to volleyball in a little bit, so
Okay,
Okay,
that's fine.
we'll go
You're going to
fast.
volleyball and I'm going to bed. That's crazy.
yeah. Dude's
Yeah.
going to sleep. I play volleyball on Tuesday nights, and it's been pretty helpful for me to stay a little bit in shape.
Oh, nice.
We get fat when we get older. That's it's one of the problems that we got to keep at bay. So
You know what you know what's crazy about me? I was a $185, $190, right? And I had a dad bod. All it took was me getting diabetes,
there
and
you go.
I am now 167 pounds.
Well, congratulations, I guess. Is that
Well, here's the deal: is like I don't want to be. I want to be 185, but muscle, right? So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hard for me to get some muscle. Okay,
Here
Jake,
we go.
Yeah.
good
All
luck,
right, guys.
buddy.
Yeah, good luck with the box.
Thank you.
I think Duke is giving you magic hands to.
I am. I'm trying to do some kind of magic.
Right there.
Make it appear.
Dude, if this happens, I'm like,
If you
it is
pulled
gonna
a
go-
Duke, I don't know what I would do.
this has to go viral.
What's a normal box consist of? What's the like? What do you get in a box?
One autograph, right? One mystery
Yep,
card.
one autograph. One mystery card. The mystery card could be a
sketch.
numbered card or a special card, and then you get a perfection card. A perfection card is a numbered card as well. So
The mystery could be anything, even a boat.
mystery, yeah.
Yeah. You get a redemption card. You just won a yacht.
Yeah. Hey, Josh. I don't know if you can see the axe for Tin Man. It literally looks like you're holding it. By the way,
Oh, does it?
next to your box.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
if-
Here we go. Let's see.
right there. There you go. it's right where you're at. Looks
All
so
right.
good.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so this is what
All
we're
right,
working
so
with.
we've got
3 slots.
3 slots.
It's like exquisite.
It's
Yep,
similar
so
to that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna start
Or
with the
immaculate.
perfection.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the autograph, and then we'll save the mystery.
Here we
So
go.
the sketch would be in the mystery slot. Is that how that works?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wow. Perfection.
Focus. Perfection.
And give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna put this.
Yeah, top down or
Yeah, I just put a box on there so I can see more.
perfect. Yeah, I know what you're trying to
Okay,
do.
here we go. All right, so we're gonna peek. So it is 14 out of 100. All right, and then I like to do this. I like to see what the movie is. So it's Avengers.
It's
Ooh,
thick too.
cool.
Huh?
They're
Yep.
all thick.
And hey,
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh,
Good
that's
one.
a good one.
Iron
Wow.
Man, let's go.
Dude, that's
That
a
looks
really
like
good
a
one right
sketch.
there, man.
That's awesome.
Wow, what a way to start. Okay,
And that's out of what? 100?
yeah,
100.
14 out of 100.
Nice. Yeah, last
Nice.
time we pulled an Omega 100 out of 100, and it was Frigga.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, you Marvel guys like those alphas and omegas.
Yes, we do.
Do.
Yeah.
What's
Jinx.
behind door number 2?
All right. Now we're gonna check the back.
Who we got?
Fantastic Four. Oh, Invisible Woman.
It spoiled it. Oh well.
Well, that's
No.
cool.
Out of 15.
Oh wow.
Oh boy,
That's a low
4
number.
out of 15.
that's a huge card there, man.
Yeah.
I think you made your money back on that one.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's a really good one, bud. Out of 15. Does it have a blue tint to it, like a blue coloring?
It
The
looks like it to me.
Looks like blue or
auto
purple.
though is like
On one
all the way
side.
in the corner and kind of going up. It's my
Topps
Man,
always gives us these pens. I think they give them the same pens to sign with.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool,
A
dude.
box.
yeah. It is pretty. Okay.
All right,
Moment
now
of
for the
truth.
Duke sketch. Here we go.
All right.
We'll
Let's
see.
see
We'll
it.
see.
Oh my gosh, man. All right.
No pressure.
See if
So
we
this
can
could be like a framed card, or like, is that what they do as
it
well?
could be,
How about-
so there's a ton of different variants. There's a villainy card, there's a Tomorrowland insert. There's let's see. This could be the Thanos card, right? Like you
Yeah.
get the Infinity Stone.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
All right. So should we just go for it?
Or
Go
look at
for
the
it.
back.
Rip off the band-aid.
Rip off the Band-Aid.
That
4,
or go for the
3,
back.
2, or should we go for the back?
You can look at the
I'm
back.
Go for the
nervous.
back to see if it's a sketch first, right?
God, that thing is thick.
That's not a sketch. Damn
Ah,
no sketch.
it's okay. Hey, Thor. Come
Thor's
on, give me
cool.
Thor.
It's
Give me
Thor.
Thor. Or Natalie Portman. That's my girl. That's my girl.
Oh, she is awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Grandmaster. 95
Grandmaster.
out of 100.
That's so funny.
Jeff Goldblum.
It's a Jurassic Park
Grandmaster.
card.
Grandmaster. There we go.
Jeff Goldblum. All right.
Well, we didn't get the Duke sketch this time.
Try again.
Hey, the journey continues.
It's
All
a big
right, who-
variety for that slot,
Who's,
huh?
who's turn next? Me, Stefan, or Paul to buy an $800 box of Marvel cards?
No, I'll pass. I'd rather have 5 sketches from our product.
No, I haven't
Oh,
seen it.
1000%.
No, dude, that was a great Iron Man and a great auto, though, of that. I think you made your money
Yeah.
back on the box.
Well, and also full transparency, this was the EQL that I won, so I only
Oh.
paid the EQL price, the $4.99.
550.
No,
after
much
tax.
better.
Nice.
So I think I'll get close to my money back.
Yeah, you
I
did
think
okay.
I think you're
We'll see.
cool.
Nice.
All right. Well, with that note, thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys, for your Masterpiece Cards Wizard of Oz release. And Duke is almost done, and we will show the finished. Actually, Masterpiece Cards will show the finished piece once it's done. Just watch out for their Instagram account, and it'll be posted up there. So,
Yeah.
awesome stuff. So,
Thank you for having
thanks
us,
so
guys.
much, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. You guys
Yeah.
have a good evening. Enjoy the madness of collecting, guys. Thanks a lot, Duke, for joining us.